Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Detailing with Chad. And in today's video, if you probably already seen it in the thumbnail, but my son asked me the other day if it was safe to wash your engine. So I'm going to show you guys how I wash engines and my thoughts on washing an engine. And in my opinion, it is very safe as long as you use a little bit of your brain. That being said, if you guys would give us a thumbs up if you like these types of videos. If you would, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me, and it greatly helps out the channel. And yeah, so let's get right into it. I'm going to be trying out Grio's engine cleaner. I've never used it before. Normally I just use like a all-purpose cleaner or some type of degreaser like Super Clean or something like that. You can use soap and water. Whatever you want to use, you use. And also, in my opinion, it depends on how dirty the engine is. If it's covered in really nasty oil and grease and antifreeze and everything, probably want to use something a little bit stronger. If you keep it pretty clean and everything, and it's not that bad, and it's just dusty and dirty, you can probably get away with just some soap and water. So there's something else I want to say, and I totally forgot about it. Yes, I'm going to take you my process, show you my process, show you how I do it, and going through on whether or not it's safe. If you guys would, leave in the comments, what do you guys do? Do you guys wash your engines? Do you not wash your engines? Do you, what's your process? What do you use? What's your favorite thing to use to wash your engine? So let's get right into the video. And we're over here at the engine. And I did cover the fuse box. That is pretty much the only thing I will cover. I will go through and I will hit all the connectors, make sure they are plugged in nice and tight, make sure nothing's loose. Go through every one of them. If your air box is an open filter, I would suggest wrapping a bag around it and not getting it very wet. Your battery, same thing. It's not going to hurt it to get a little wet, but I wouldn't want to douse it with like a pressure washer. But always remember, your engine is made to get wet. Not soaked, but wet. You don't want to run it underwater or through a lake. That's not very bright. But that being said, everything under the engine is made to get wet, damp, moist. Because it's going to happen. You go through a bad rainstorm, everything's getting wet. Water splashing up, water splashing from other cars, etc., etc. But that being said, just be mindful. You don't want to just go in and blast your fuse box or blast your computer. And that also is the reason why I recommend using a garden hose. I don't use a pressure washer unless I really need to. This engine is not horrible. It is dirty. It could be better. So we're just going to go through. We're going to try out this Grio's engine cleaner. See how well it does. And yeah. So let's read the directions. It literally just says, now remember, you guys use whatever it is you want to use. If you like something better, you can use just soap and water. If you want to use a degreaser, use a degreaser. We are going to be using Grio's engine cleaner. And it basically just says spray it on, let it sit for 5 minutes, agitate heavy duty dirt, and rinse it off. So let me get the camera set up here and I'll show you my process and how Chad here, cleans an engine. I'm sure some of you guys are going to tell me I did it the wrong way and how unsafe it was, but I've probably washed over 200-300 engines and I have never ever once had an issue. So yeah, let me get the camera set up and we'll get into it. Now you can see there is an engine cover. Most engines have these. It is up to you whether or not you want to take it off. This one covers most of the motors, so I am going to pull it off. It literally just snaps on and off. I will wash this separately, but I really want to get down in here and down in here. And all the tools I'm going to be using in this is a lot of like wheel cleaning tools. I use my brush, my cleaner, I got my wheel barrel tools out to get down in hard to reach areas. And never do this while your engine is running. You need to let it cool down. You don't want it hot. Depending on what you're using to clean it with, go by their directions. Griot's actually says you can use it on it's warm, but this engine's been sitting overnight, so it's been started maybe 2 minutes to bring it over here. And if you guys want to, you can cover as many electrical things as you feel. You feel safer going through and covering everything, go for it. You know, do what you feel is right. See what we're working with here. I'm gonna go around, I'm gonna look around, see. Sometimes you're gonna blow stuff up. Not blow it up, but blow it out. Maybe you need to go back and hit something with the brush. Right there. And then when you're done, especially if you've used a degreaser or something, you want to make sure you go back and rinse off like your windshields, your fenders, your bumpers, the whole 9 yards. All right, now say you're at a car wash and you can't just let it sit, you can't just let it dry. I will show you guys that you can go right in here. You can start it right up. Go straight from here, straight to here. There you have it. So anybody out there saying that, you know, you shouldn't wash your engine, you're going to get wet, blah, blah, blah. You just got to be a little smart about it. If it looks like something that shouldn't get wet, don't get it wet. That's my take on it. But after I'm done washing it and it's clean and I feel like it's clean, now I will go back and blow it out if you have a blower or an air gun. I will go back to my blower. I'm going to go ahead and blow everything off. So, is it safe to wash your engine with water? Absolutely. You just, like I said, you got to be mindful of it. If it looks like something shouldn't get wet, don't get wet. Your air filter is probably your #1 thing. I know a lot of people say electronics, but your air filter, it sucks in water. Now you got some major engine problems. Try a sensor, you can change the sensor, but you shouldn't do that. Like I said, my steps is first thing I do is I open the hood and I access it. I look it over, I see what's what. If it's got a huge fuse box under there, I normally cover the fuse box, and that's about it. If it's got a open air filter, I'll cover the air filter. But for mostly all stock engines, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Go through, make sure all your connections are good, make sure no loose wires or frayed wires, you don't see any bare wires. Like I said, if you feel you need to, unhook your negative battery cable or unhook both cables if it makes you feel better. Whatever makes you feel safer, but In the 20 some years that I've been around cars and messing with cars, I have washed hundreds of engines and I have never once had an issue, not one time. It is better if you can blow them off and give them time to dry, but if you're at a car wash, you don't have that ability. I don't know. I always used to make sure the engine ran for a little while after I got done, let the heat of the motor dry everything up and get everything nice and dry. So yeah, in my opinion, it is safe to wash your engine. So that being said, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate everything. If you would, give us a thumbs up, give us a like. Please subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.